And meanwhile, dear friends, I would like to announce that today we will explain to you the current status of the containers which are going to Africa from Russia to the port of Tanzania, Dar es Salaam. It's container number 1, and container number 2, it's going to Nigeria, to the port of Lagos. So meaning that already we have 2 current containers that are going online, that are going by sea currently during the moment of our online webinar, and very soon they will reach Africa. So stay tuned in order to get all the dates when they approach Africa in fact. And while we are waiting for other members of this live stream, I would like to announce the topics. Today we are going to discuss 6 topics. Number 1, introduction of our partners in Africa, in Zambia, Kenya, Tanzania, Nigeria. Number 2, I will explain the current status of container and the expected time of arrival to Africa. Number 3, I will present each model GBU15LP and GBU29L and 30L. Now you can see the pictures right here, and these are the drilling rigs which are included in these containers which are going by sea already now. Number 4, so I will present the composition of container, meaning that I will tell how many pieces are already reserved and how many pieces are free. Yes, dear friends, meaning that those rigs which are on the way, some of them have been already reserved by our local customers in Africa. They have good trust to our company, to BST, because we communicate for a long time already. That's why they have made already several advance payments. And for you not to lose the chance and to use this wonderful opportunity, you can also reserve your rig. Number 5, discounts. Yes, today during our webinar we will give you exclusive discounts only for participants of the webinar. There will be discounts for this model, GBU15LP, for GBU29L and for GBU30L. So listen us to the end of the webinar to learn these discounts. And number 6, the procedure how to make payment. If you are convinced, if you have made a decision to get drilling rig from BST, we will advise you how to complete payment in our African representatives. So now I will ask Ivan, how is it going? Is the sound good? Is the video good? Do we have any feedback from our customers yet? Okay, feel free to send all of your questions to our chat box. We will be ready to answer them in the end of the webinar. And now the time has come to begin. And topic number 1, it is introduction of BST partners. As you know, dear friends, now we actively implement the new business model, which is called selling drilling rigs from stock in African countries. And until now, we have managed to set partnerships with our reliable partners in Zambia, Kenya, Tanzania, and of course, Nigeria. Now I would like to repeat and to introduce our reliable partners, and using these partners we will be able to sell all of our drilling rigs, so you do not have any problems with payment. You can pay in your local currency, and also you do not need to risk and wait for delivery, for shipment, because all of the rigs will be available in your local warehouse. Zambia. The name of the company is AGROSOURCE Investments Limited. It is our strategic partner with the director, Mr. Davison Lunensu. So this is our main partner, main dealer for 3 countries, Zambia, Kenya and Tanzania, who is in charge of all of this business model in these 3 countries. If you make a decision to buy drilling rig there, you will just need to pay in Zambia kwacha. Kenya, AGROSOURCE Drilling Solutions Limited. It is the name of the company, and the head of this company, Mr. Nicholas Kaloki. If you have any requirements, any requests regarding getting of drilling rigs in Kenya, then you can send them directly to Mr. Nicholas Kaloki. By the way, you will be able to find all contact details of our partners in the description to this online YouTube webinar. Tanzania. Also, we have a partner in Tanzania. We have an office in Tanzania, and the name of the company is AGROSOURCE Drilling and Exploration Limited. And the head of this company is Mr. James Josiah. We confirm it to you that it is our reliable partner. You can send all direct requests to Mr. James Josiah in Tanzania. You can visit our office, and very soon our drilling rigs will be there. And just the only thing that you will need to do is to go to this office. You will find the address in the description of this video, and pay in Tanzanian shillings, right? And get the drilling rig just the next day after you complete full payment for the drilling machine. Also, I would like to mention that we have a new role. It is called ambassador. So here you can see that we have ambassador already in Tanzania. Who is an ambassador? Ambassador is a technical guy. He is a specialist in drilling. So actually it is a driller or a drilling operator who has technical experience in drilling. And everybody who maybe owns a drilling company, or maybe you are an experienced driller, so you can become BST ambassador. An ambassador, it is the face of the company. So you represent our company from the technical standpoint in your country, and your main obligations will be to give technical support to other customers, and as for the benefits, you can get some commission, your agent commission, if you manage to sell some drilling rigs to other people. So this is the main description of an ambassador. Very soon we are going to prepare a separate webinar regarding ambassador, and you will find more details there. Nigeria, the name of the company GEO-SORE Multi Transactions Limited, and the director of this company, Mr. Samuel Boyega Omisor. So Mr. Samuel visited our factory last year, and we made an agreement to procure 2 drilling rigs, which are also going by sea right now and will arrive in Nigeria very soon. In order to get the date when exactly the rigs will be in Zambia, in Kenya, in Tanzania, and in Nigeria, feel free, listen to this webinar and watch us till the end, and I will give you all the details very soon. So you can contact Mr. Samuel. The description and his contact details will be given in the description to this online webinar on YouTube channel. So dear friends, we confirm it to you that all of these people are authorized representatives of BST in Africa, and they have full right to receive, to distribute, to market, and to sell drilling rigs of BST company. So you can address them directly and feel absolutely safe and reliable that you are dealing with fully authorized representatives of BST. I think that's very clear, and we move to step number 2. And step number 2, it is the current location of the container to each country. I think that this is the main question of all of our participants of the webinar. If you want to know the exact date, put the plus sign in the chat box, so I could understand how many visitors we have right now online, how many people are watching us. Put the plus sign. So meanwhile, In order to get the details, we put the link, the online link for each container in the description to this video. So meaning that we have online status for each container. So everybody can check the status for container to Tanzania and for container to Nigeria. So this is how it is traveling by sea right now. So let us start with Tanzania. As for Tanzania, so the link which you have does not have very, how to say, very prompt updates. So if you click the link, maybe you can see some old details. So it is just the specifics that we have from this sea lion, but it is not a big problem. We can give you updates on a regular manner manually, or if you can request them from BST. The current status is for Tanzania. So let's write here, Tanzania. The container which is going to Tanzania, Dar es Salaam, is going to arrive on July the 29th. July 29th, 2024. So this is the date, July 29th, 2024. Ivan, so can the people see this line? Okay. So this is the approximate date, estimated date of arrival for container which should arrive in Tanzania. So these details were received by our forwarder directly from the sea line, and you can check. So you can take this date as the estimated date when the vessel and when the container will arrive to Dar es Salaam. Today is July the 5th, right? So you need to wait only 3 weeks. So 3 weeks, and after this you will be able to receive, so those who already made your reservations, you will receive your drilling rigs, and also for those who have not made any reservations, you have the chance to make them with a good discount, because after the vessel arrives in the port, the prices will go up. So this is the law of the market. Nothing to do with this, so do not miss your chance. What about Nigeria? So as for Nigeria, the approximate date of arrival, it's August the 7th, 2024. And again, hello dear participants of this webinar from Nigeria. It is very nice to welcome you. And we announce that the date of arrival of the 2 drilling rigs to Nigeria will be August the 7th, 2024, meaning that only 1 month is left and the container will be there. Mr. Samuel Boyega Omisoro will receive the drilling rig. He will complete customs clearance of these machines and he will take them to his local warehouse. So you can pay for these drilling rigs in Nigerian Naira and take them directly from his warehouse. Mr. Omisoro, so he visited our factory last year. There is a separate video on YouTube channel and you can watch it in order to make sure that he is our authorized representative in Nigeria. But still, we confirm it to you so you feel confident, so you feel reliable, and so you do not have any issues with our official and authorized partners in each country. Again, I will repeat that in order to check the current status of both containers which are going to Tanzania and which are going to Nigeria, you can visit the web link. It is the publicly available link and any person can go online, get this access and check the current status of the container. Again, I would like to mention that BST company is not a shipping company. We are not the forwarder. We are not the sea line. So in advance, we would like to apologize if there are any delays. But I would like to say that these delays are caused not by BST company, as you understand, but they can be caused only by the sea lines right now. So we apologize for these delays that might happen, but they do not depend on our will, as you understand. But in the future, what we can promise to you, we will be shipping more and more containers with more and more drilling rigs to make sure that all of these countries have drilling rigs in stock during all of the time. Okay, well, I think it's clear. Let's move to the step number 3. I would like to present each model GBU-15LP. So here is the model GBU-15LP, the portable drilling rig, and also GBU-29L and GBU-30L. All of these rigs, so you can see the pictures of these machines right here. So let us start with the container which is traveling to Tanzania. We have 12 drilling rigs inside this container. First of all, we will have 10 pieces of GBU-15LP. So GBU-15LP is a portable drilling rig. It's the most simple drilling rig, and at the same time, it is most affordable machine. It is very compact. It does not have a trailer. Still, you can deliver it to any drilling site using just a trailer, separate trailer, or putting it in a lorry, in a van. So delivery is very, very simple. The weight of this machine is only 300 kilograms. It's very, very light, but still it can drill to the maximum depth of 90 meters. 90 meters is a lot, actually. I know that in Russia, some people, they buy the rig, this GBU-15LP, and they never reach this maximum depth. So maybe 30 or 50 meters will be enough for them. And the good news is that this GBU-15LP goes in 3 different configurations: for 50 meters, 70 meters pipes, and 90 meters pipes. So you can select the option, the configuration that you want in order not to pay extra money. Okay, so if you are thinking just to start your drilling business, if you have never drilled before but you want to start your drilling business, my advice will be just begin with this GBU-15LP. It is the most affordable rig. It does not cost a very big amount of money, and it is very portable, and it can still go to the depth of 90 meters. So it is the best the best chance for you to try your efforts in drilling. Even if you do not like this idea of drilling with this drilling rig, I mean, you can easily sell it to anybody, because demand for drilling rigs always exists. It will never disappear. So you lose nothing. Just invest in this drilling rig and definitely you will get some kind of profit. GBU-29L. So by the way, the engine which is used here, it's diesel engine. Then drilling rig number 2, GBU-29L. So this drilling rig is also going by sea. It is still available in the rig, in the container, sorry. And it is mounted on the trailer. You can see that it is mounted on a single axle trailer, and in order to transport this machine, you just need to connect it to any light vehicle, to your truck, to your lorry, any car, and you just bring it on site. And the advantage of this rig is the simple transportation, and you do not need to load, to unload it, to assemble and disassemble like GBU-15LP. It is very simple. You just bring it on site and leave it as it is. Just move the mast from transportation position to operation position, and you just start drilling already. and the maximum depth for water boreholes is 100 meters. The engine is petrol, 29 horsepower. This rig is still free, not reserved. So do not miss your chance to get this one. And GBU-30L. So as for GBU-30L, I would like to say that this drilling machine can drill to the maximum depth of 120 meters. Okay, so it is equipped with 2 diesel engines, 15 horsepower each, and it is the main difference between GBU-29L and GBU-30L. I know that now there is a very high demand from our customers all over Africa and other parts of the world for GBU-30L. It is a bestseller. And it is, how we say in Russia, it is a working horse. So you buy this rig one time and it will allow you to earn a lot of money, because it has 2 engines and it gives you the flexibility in your drilling operations. For example, if you drill not very deep, like 30-50 meters, you can easily use only 1 engine and you save the fuel. So you will spend less money on your fuel. However, if you need to drill deeper, or if you face some harder formations to break, of course, you will use 2 engines at the same time, and operation of 2 engines simultaneously will allow you to reach the maximum performance of this machine, GBU-30L. Currently, we have such rigs in Senegal, in Côte d'Ivoire, in Benin, in Guinea, and in many other African countries. If you want, you can visit one of our online webinars where we introduce this GBU-30L, just drilling from site, feedback from our customers. If you are interested to get the link, just send a message in the chat box and we will give you our information how to watch this video. As for GBU-30L, so it can reach, as I told you, the maximum depth of 120 meters. So it will be suitable for deeper boreholes. And if you plan to complete some some middle scale projects, not only to drill water boreholes for yourself, maybe for your household. If you plan just maybe to start drilling, to drill some water borehole for your own home, maybe for your neighbors, and understand how it goes, my advice will be to take this portable drilling rig GBU-15LP. However, if you are already familiar with the drilling process, if you know how to drill, and if you want to get some drilling rigs for a mid-scale business where you know that you need to drill a specific number of boreholes during the specific period of time, where the time is of essence. In this case, of course, my recommendation will be to go for GBU-29L with the petrol engine or GBU-30L with the diesel engines. As you can see from the name of these machines, the capacity of the rigs is approximately the same. Here we have 29 horsepower engine, here we have 30 horsepower 2 diesel engines. In combination they will provide the power of 30 horsepower. And I can say that these 2 drilling rigs can be easily used for mid-scale projects if you have some challenging periods, some challenging due dates. You can be sure that using our machines you will be able to complete these projects. So my recommendation will be trailer mounted drilling rigs. So however, this model which is GBU-30L, it is already reserved. So unfortunately you will not be able to get this drilling rig already because it is reserved. It is reserved by our customer from Zambia. He already made advance payment for this machine. Now he is waiting when the rig arrives in Zambia, and then he will pay the balance amount for this machine, and after this he will receive this drilling rig just from our warehouse in Zambia. And our congratulations to this customer. If you are watching this webinar online, we are truly grateful for your commitment, and we will be happy to provide you first GBU-30L to Zambia. However, dear friends, if you are interested in this model, do not give up. Yeah, because very soon we are going to dispatch the second batch to our partner in Zambia, in Tanzania, in Kenya, and we will include several more pieces of GBU-30L. And of course, the earlier you make any reservations, any advance payments for this machine in the next batches, the lower the price will be. It is the law of market. There is nothing to do about it. So if you want to get a really good price, I would say the best price, so do not get disappointed that this drilling rig is already reserved, because you can pre-order right now this GBU-30L for the next batch. It's very, very easy. And just recently, I can tell you, we have held some meeting with our management team, and we set the date when the next containers will be dispatched. Approximately it will be September this year. We give you very realistic dates. We do not hide anything from you, because we act very transparently. So currently the plan to dispatch next containers to Zambia, Kenya, Tanzania is September this year, meaning that they will arrive approximately by the end of 2024. So even if you did not manage to get this GBU-30L right now, my advice will be contact Mr. Davison Lunenso or Mr. Nicholas Kaloki or Mr. James Jasia and ask them how to get the best price for GBU-30L, which will arrive definitely by end of 2024. So this is my advice to you. All right, dear friends, now we understand the difference between these machines: portable drilling rig GBU-15LP, GBU-29L on a single axle trailer petrol version, and GBU-30L on a single axle trailer diesel version. And now let us move to our issue number 4, which is called composition of the container. So I would like to tell you which drilling rigs we have still available and which drilling rigs are already reserved, because it's very important and it is very, very interesting information for you to understand which rigs you can still get from BST company. So, but before I start, I have an announcement. Please, dear friends, if you have any questions, if you have any comments to BST company, please send them to this chat box on our YouTube channel, because we arrange these online webinars specifically for you, because we want to be in touch with all of our customers in African countries. If you have any questions, any feedback, any comments, send them during these online webinars and you will get immediate answer from BST. So absolutely different questions on different topics regarding drilling rigs, parameters, specifications, maybe drilling process, about prices, about delivery, about our offices in different countries. No matter, feel free. We encourage you. Start the dialogue with BST right now. Why don't you do it? So we keep not monologue but dialogue. And when this webinar is going to finish, I will answer all of these questions. So feel free to send all of your questions and your comments. We will be waiting. So let us move on. The composition of the container. So the container which is going to Tanzania. Let us start with Tanzania. All right. So totally we have 10 pieces of GBU 15LP. 10 pieces. Okay, out of these 10 pieces, 3 are already reserved and 7 pieces are free. Okay, so this is the actual information. So can you imagine that drilling rigs have been dispatched and they are only traveling by sea, but we already gain such trust from our customers who maybe have never seen our drilling rigs before, I mean BST drilling rigs, but already they have made advance payments for 3 pieces of this GBU 15LP. Of course, they have seen the videos, they have seen the feedback of other customers in Africa who are already using these models, and they were fully convinced. They made decision to make the payment, to make advance payment in order to get this GBU 15LP with the best possible price. Right now, we have the exact date when the container will arrive in port of Tanzania, Dar es Salaam. So now there is absolutely no risks. So Mr. Davison will complete customs clearance of this container and will release all of these drilling machines. So now 7 pieces of GBU 15LP are left, and you can feel free to reserve them, because I'm 100% sure that by the time the container arrives in Africa, all of these units will be sold out. That's the fact. That's the fact. Moreover, first of all, the container will be delivered to Zambia. So the full container with all of the drilling rigs will be delivered to Zambia in order to be cleared in Zambia. So customs clearance will be completed in Zambia. Okay. And the main idea is that we need to understand how many rigs we need to dispatch to each country, because this container will be distributed between Zambia, Tanzania and Kenya. Right now we have 2 reservations from Kenya for this rig and 1 reservation from Tanzania, actually from Mr. Mo Adams. So it is our ambassador, and the compulsory task of each ambassador is to buy at least 1 drilling rig. So Mr. Mo Adams has successfully completed this requirement, and he will get 1 of our drilling rigs. So if you live in Kenya, if you live in Tanzania, make sure that you place your deposit for this GBU 15LP until the container arrives in the port, because if we have reservations from other people, from other countries, simply there will be not enough drilling rigs in your country. We will sell everything, so do not miss your chance. So what about other trailer-mounted drilling rigs? As for GBU 30L, it is already reserved. I have already told you. So this drilling rig has been purchased by our client in Zambia. He has made advance payment, and now he is waiting patiently in order to get his drilling rig. However, as I explained before, do not get disappointed if you are really interested in this model. And I know for sure that many customers already are asking about this model after this model has been reserved by Zambia client. Do not get disappointed. You can contact me, or you can contact our local representatives in Africa in order to get the best possible price if you pre-order this model for the next batch, which will be dispatched in September. I would like to repeat that all of these plans and dates are absolutely real. It may happen not so quick maybe as if you want it, but still it is the plan which we are going to meet. So by end of 2024 you are going to receive much more models of GBU 30L. So if you want to reserve it with a very good price, so now it's the very best time to do it. Do not miss it. GBU-29L. Good news for you, dear friends, that still GBU-29L with a petrol engine of 29 horsepower is still free. It is still free, and you can reserve it right now before the drilling rig has arrived in the port of destination to Tanzania, Dar es Salaam. And what are the conditions? What are the conditions how to reserve the rig? It is very simple. You need to make 50% advance payment. So this will be your request, your guarantee that you fix this rig, you book this rig, and you complete 50% advance payment for any machine that you want, GBU 15LP or GBU 29L. When the container arrives in the port, and after all the drilling rigs are cleared, and when the rigs are received in the local warehouse of each partner, the customer needs to complete balance payment, 50% balance payment within 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks from the moment when he gets respective notification from our local partner. So meaning that you need to understand your obligation, your responsibility to make not only 50% advance payment, but also to complete the balance payment when the rig arrives in your country, and you will have exactly 2 weeks after you get notification from our partner, because the demand for these drilling rigs is very, very high. And if you plan, let us say, to complete the balance payment not within 2 weeks, but maybe 2 months or maybe 1 year, so of course it will be not beneficial for BST, because another customer can arrive maybe the next day with a 100% payment, and of course we can sell this drilling rig to this person because he has full amount. However, if you reserve it in advance, of course we will keep it for you for 2 weeks, and after 2 week time you will need to pay the balance amount 50%. Okay, what about Nigeria? For Nigeria we have 2 drilling rigs also. One drilling rig will be GBU 30L as well, and drilling rig number 2 will be GBU 54L. So we do not have the picture of GBU 54L, but it will look just the same, because it will have 2 engines which are petrol, 2 engines, 29 horsepower each. So meaning that it will be just the same drilling rig, but with 2 engines of 29 horsepower instead of 1. So that's the name, GBU 54 or 58L. So if the engines are 27 horsepower, the rig name, the model name will be GBU 54, and if the engines are 29 horsepower, like in our case, the name of the model will be GBU 58L. So the good news that both of these rigs which are coming to Nigeria are absolutely free. So they are not reserved yet, and you have a very, very good chance. So if you are watching us from Nigeria, okay, so you need to understand that all of these drilling rigs, 2 of them are still free. So you have a chance to reserve them, because the container arrives on August the 7th. After this, Mr. Samuel will complete customs clearance of the container of these drilling rigs, and you can easily buy them from stock in Nigeria. So right now they are free. Also the same rule will apply. You will need to complete 50% advance payment for GBU 54L and for GBU 30L to make sure that the rig is booked specifically for you, and nobody will buy it. The rig will wait for you. So when you complete balance payment for this machine after it arrives in the warehouse in Nigeria. So these are the news. What about prices? What about prices? We will talk about the prices in our next section of the webinar. And the next section of the webinar is called discounts for these drilling machines. So, dear friends, it is one of the most important and very interesting topic, as I understand, discounts from BST. And we would like to say that currently the rigs are traveling by sea, and approximately in 3 or 4 weeks they are going to reach the port of Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, and the port of Lagos in Nigeria. And for this reason we give special final discount for each model, which will be valid during 3 weeks. During 3 weeks, starting from today. Starting from today. Today is Friday, July the 5th. So we give you 3 weeks exactly, starting from July the 5th until July the 26th, when you can use these favorable discounts. For example, so let us talk about GBU 15LP, okay? GBU 15LP. So currently the standard price from the warehouse is 15,000 USD. So let us pay a little bit more attention to the prices, okay? So 15,000 US dollars you will need to pay from the warehouse. So if you do not want to risk, you can wait while this drilling rig arrives in the warehouse, okay? And then you can go to the warehouse in Kenya, Zambia, Tanzania, and when you can see this rig, you pay 15,000 US dollars for complete package. For the drilling rig, for the pipes, for the bits, all wrenches, all drilling accessories and spare part kit. But there is a risk. The risk is that all of the drilling rigs will be reserved, and when they arrive in the warehouse, you will not have any free options, any free models. All of them will be purchased. So what we recommend you to do is to be clever, okay? Be clever. Act in advance. You need to be proactive. Act proactively, okay? So now the promotion price is 14,500. 14,500. It's the promotion price which is given while the rigs are traveling by sea, going by sea. So meaning that until Не видно? Okay, so Ivan is telling me that this marker is not very clear. So let us do it this way. 14,500. So it is the promotion price. So for example, if you were ready to pay for this rig yesterday, you would pay 14,500 US dollars. So this is the promotion price. Promotion price for the period when the drilling rig is going by sea. And what we are offering to you right now, it is the final period for our discounts. We give you the price of only 14,000 US dollars during 3 weeks. From July the 5th until July the 26th, 2024. So only during 3 weeks before arrival of the container, you can get GBU 15LP at the price of only 14,000 US dollars. So this is the unique price for complete package, which will include the drilling rig, the pipes for 50 meters, for the bits, for the drilling accessories such as motor pump, drilling wrenches, hoses, etc. and the spare part kit. So this is the final discounted price for GBU 15 LP, and only 7 pieces are left. I would like to repeat that only 7 pieces are left. So you can see this information right here. So 3 pieces have been reserved and 7 pieces are free. So if you are convinced, if you are ready to get this rig, we will need to get from you 50%, which is $7,000 for GBU 15 LP during the period from July the 5th until July the 26th. We give you additional 500 USD discount. Okay, that's clear. What about GBU 29L? What about GBU 29L? And so this model for Zambia, Tanzania is already reserved. So what about this one? For this one, we provide to you the discount for the same period in the amount of $1,000 US. Let me write here. 1,000 USD discount. Okay, dear friends, it is a very, very good amount of money. 1,000 US. You can check the prices from our BST group for Zambia, Kenya, Tanzania. We can repeat the prices after this webinar is over, and we are ready to give this discount 1,000 US from this promotion price. It will be extra discount for you in case you complete payment again from July the 5th until July the 26th, 2024. So we will be happy to give you this final discount, because when the rig arrives in the warehouse, so these discounts will not be any more valid. Moreover, the price will go up a little bit because the rigs will be there already in the warehouse. Absolutely no risks. So if you are convinced, if you want to get a really durable rig, state-of-the-art equipment from BST company in Russia, do not wait for too long. 3 weeks will pass very quickly. Make your decision, and then you will be able to get this rig at the very best price. What about Nigeria? So as you know, 2 drilling rigs will be there, GBU 30L and GBU also 54L. The same conditions will apply to Nigeria. We provide to you $1,000 US discount for any drilling rig in case you complete payment from July the 5th until July the 26th. Only 3 weeks for you to get prepared. Okay? It is a very, very good period of time. It is not 3 days, not 1 week, even not 2 weeks. There is really enough time for you to make up your mind, to check all of the links which we have specified for you with the current status of the containers going to Tanzania and going to Nigeria. So make some due diligence, check the links, check BST company, call to our local partners, check BST YouTube channel. Maybe you can contact some of our customers, and after you are fully convinced, also you can send questions to me directly in WhatsApp. I will be happy to answer all of them, or to my colleague Mohammed. So we will be happy to give you all necessary feedback so you could make your best decision about getting of our drilling rigs. But I would like to mention one very important thing. Now, these are the first containers which are going to be accepted by our partners, by our dealers in Africa. And for this reason, so these are the absolutely lowest prices. These are the best prices because even the vessel is traveling by sea. When we scale up, when we increase the scale of our business, when we dispatch the next drilling rigs in the next batch, of course, the prices will increase. They will go up because of more confidence, because of the established business model, and because we will have real feedback of customers from your country. So all the people will feel a lot of more confidence to buy the same drilling rigs, because the market already will have these rigs. So people will know about our drilling machines. Of course, it's the law of the market, so the prices will go up. So for this reason, my good advice to you will be not to waste time and not to miss this unique chance, because now you can get them at a really affordable prices, especially GBU 15LP. It's a very affordable drilling rig. So just think it over, make your balanced decision, and we will be happy to give you these drilling rigs at a very good price. And now we move to our final section, section number 6, which is called how to make payment. How to make payment if you live in Africa. And now we can say that it is very easy. In each country we have our local representative. In Zambia, Kenya, Tanzania and Nigeria we have our local partners, and they have their companies. Each company has a bank account. So you do not need to pay money to BST Russia. You do not need to even to convert your money to foreign currency in US dollars, in euros, or in any other currency. You make payment using your local currency. Again, in Zambia, you pay in Zambia kwacha. In Kenya, you pay in Kenya shillings. In Tanzania, you pay in Tanzania shillings. And in Nigeria, you pay in Nigerian naira. Everything is very simple. You just go to your bank where you normally do your all business transactions and pay according to the invoice. Invoice can be provided by our local partners. So if you are interested, you can send your request to BST, to me, to my colleague Mohammed, or you can send request directly to Mr. Davison, to Mr. Nicholas, to Mr. James, or to Mr. Samuel, and they will issue an invoice to you with 50% advance payment. So you make your payment using your bank. All transactions are official using the bank, and you will get the receipt from the bank. You will have the local contract. Of course, you will need to sign the contract with all of these companies, and you will feel absolutely confident that you will get your drilling rig. Also, please do not forget that after you complete 50% advance payment, then when the rig arrives, you will be given 2 weeks time, 2 weeks from the time when you get notification from your local partner that the rig has arrived. After these 2 weeks, you will need to complete the balance payment. It is also the compulsory condition, because we need to close the deal. You know, we cannot wait for 2 months, for 1 year. That's not the case. So you should be financially ready. So when you make 50% advance payment, you need to understand in your mind, okay, that maybe in 1 month, maybe 1.5 months, I will need to complete the same amount of money, to pay the same amount of money in order to get my rig. So please do not forget about this very important thing. But as for the procedure, it is very simple. So now you deal only with the local representatives in your local country. So no risks. This is the ideal situation for all African customers. This is the business model which we have been trying to achieve for many years, and currently it is there. It has been implemented right now. So you can be one of the first customers, I would say privileged customers, who will get state-of-the-art equipment from BST company, from local warehouse at the best possible price. So there is no way to waste and to miss this unique opportunity. Think about it. If you want a drilling rig, just now it is the best time. The containers are already approaching Africa. Right now, as we are speaking, they are going by sea, and just in a few weeks they will be in Africa. So why wasting time? There should be no doubts. Moreover, you can pay back these drilling rigs very quickly. We have had one webinar not long ago, which was addressed to the topic of payback period and some investment indicators for GBU-30L. In this webinar, I described how quick you can recover your money that you spent for GBU-30L. And you know what? What are the forecasts? From 3 to 6 months. Can you imagine this? You spent, for example, let us say 30 or 35,000 US dollars equivalent in your local currency, and just after 3 or 6 months, this money will come back to you, and then you just start generating your profit, only pure profit. So this is fantastic, meaning that it is a drilling business, it's a very high margin business, okay? Because number one, you can recover the costs for the drilling rig very quickly, and also when you start drilling, also the margin is pretty high. If you want to know exactly what will be your margin for this drilling project, you can send your requests to WhatsApp groups. We have WhatsApp groups in Kenya, Zambia, Tanzania, Nigeria, and I will send you the link to this webinar. You will be able to watch it attentively and make your assessment. So, dear friends, my advice will be, think it over thoroughly. You will have enough time, 3 weeks time. Do not waste them, because most likely I would say I am 99% sure that by the time when the rigs arrive in Africa, all of them will be reserved. So do not just risk. Do not risk. Make your deposit. If you want to talk to our partners, feel free to call them. Call Mr. Samuel. Call Mr. Davison. Call Mr. Nicholas. Call Mr. James. Talk to them. Even you can meet in person. You can visit them. You can set up the meeting and ask all questions that you want. You do not need to travel to BST, to Russia even. Though if you want, you can. Of course, we invite everybody to visit our factory. But these people are located in your country. So meet them and ask them all of the questions that you might have. And they will answer them, and then you will feel more confident in order to get the first drilling rig from BST at a very affordable price. Okay, dear friends, I think that we have covered all the issues for now, for today, and I would like to ask my colleague Mohammed if we have any questions in the chat box, or maybe Ivan. Ivan is telling me that we do not have any questions, and it is good. It means that all information was provided very clearly. All customers understand everything very clearly, and we will be happy. We will be happy to provide you this state-of-the-art and durable drilling rigs from BST company very, very soon. In case of any questions, you can contact us anytime in our WhatsApp groups. It is the main means of communication between you and BST company. Thank you for watching us online. It was Dennis. See you next time. Bye-bye.